Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Murray going to throw. He's got his man Cruz. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Victor Cruz. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills have struck quickly here in the opening minute of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And the Bills are going to get it as he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Andrew Booth puts it off. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Steps away to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Victor Cruz, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. 14. Texans nothing. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 23 yards on the play.
And the Texans first down.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the
They go play action with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Rolling to his right. And this one too low.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. 3rd and 9 here. Throwing now is Murray. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Murray. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They dump it off the ledge. And now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that's a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
And they work this out past the 25.
It's a gain of 29 yards on the play. That's good for Bills. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Murray. And they'll let it go deep for Cruz. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards.
And the Bills continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
22. Texans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Play fake. Murray. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Bills 29. Texans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this one to Treadwell, complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But there's ever a chance to regroup. It's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Cortland Sutton, 60 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, have their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Bills are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Texans 8. Harrison Butker is set
now
to kick
after the
off.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them are the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one,
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team.